In just a few minutes, we will have the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam join us. Please be seated.
ये सच कह रहा है। 1 रुपए में आ जाता है एसी सीधा घर पे।
रिलायंस डिजिटल आइए और 1 रुपए का डाउन पेमेंट करके अपना मनपसंद एसी घर ले जाइए। रिलायंस डिजिटल आओ और
टेक्नोलॉजी से रिश्ता जोड़ो।
Ladies and gentlemen, as the journey of discovery continues to unfold before us at the Republic Summit 2024, it is my proud privilege to announce that the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Shri Himanta Biswa Sarma, is with us. Thank you, Mr. Chief Minister, for making time to come to Delhi and join us at the 4th Republic Summit. Shri Himanta Biswa Sarma has been involved in the Indian political system from his teenage years. Having risen from the grassroots, he continues to serve the Lok Seva Bhavan in Guwahati today. He's the architect of NDA's deep penetration in the Northeast as head of NEDA, which in many ways is seen as a game changer. He has injected nationalism in Assam politics, which before him focused on regional Ahom pride. Shri Himanta Biswa Sarma has ensured that people have struck a balance between the two. He's been bold about his decision-making and vocal about his reforms. He's ruffled the feathers of his opponents, and he has strengthened the bridge of trust between the state and the people. Ladies and gentlemen, the straight shooter of the next decade, Shri Himanta Biswa Sarma.
कि असम में मैं बाल विवाह होने नहीं दूंगा और जब तक हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा जिंदा है तब तक ये असम में नहीं होगा ये आप सुन लीजिए
One segment of the entire UCC, that is polygamy. So in Assam, we want to ban polygamy.
तो ये यूसीसी मेरा समस्या नहीं है, ये मुसलमान माँ और महिलाओं का समस्या है। अगर समाज में मुसलमान महिला और माँ को कोई दिन जस्टिस मिलना होगा, तो ये ट्रिपल तलाक कानून का बाद यूसीसी भी होना ही पड़ेगा।
In Assam, there are two sections of people. There are section of people who support CA, and I am one of them. So I personally urge the people who oppose CA to take the matter to the Supreme Court.
May I invite the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Shri Himanta Biswa Sarma, to please join our Editor-in-Chief and Chairman, Arnab Goswami, for an interaction on the future of federalism.
Himanta, I must first congratulate you for being one of the rare politicians who can get a post-lunch audience of this size. It's incredible how popular and viral you've become. It's actually incredible. I mean, you know, now earlier you and I, when we spoke in Hindi, people would make fun of both of us because our Hindi is bad. Now they expect us to speak in Hindi. But Himanta, how do you handle your popularity? At a national level, wherever you go, you get crowds when you go to Andhra Pradesh, you get crowds when you go to Uttar Pradesh, and of course you get crowds when you go to Bengal and Assam.
I think my Hindi attract people.
तो हिंदी में भी बात करेंगे आज.
नहीं ठीक है
Entertainment के लिए सबके.
एकदम.
But honestly, how do you handle your popularity nowadays? You're very popular, people like you. What is it?
I think this is a relative term, but ठीक है, देश अच्छा है, country is going strong, every one of us is going strong. That is more important.
Absolutely. I was talking to him earlier, and there are many, you know, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma is more in the news for politics and for his political statements, for polygamy, uniform civil code, against child marriage, his view on modernizing madrasas and things like that, which get him into the headlines, and for constantly breaking the Congress whenever he has a weekend off. But But I want to share with everyone today that with pride, because I am from Assam, that what you have done for the economy, society, business environment, investment, and we were just talking to Devi Shetty ji outside, the health situation in Assam, it is absolutely incredible. Viewers, I'll give you one statistic. The GSDP of Assam for 2024-25, you will know the numbers better, is projected to be 6,43,089 crores, which is a growth of 13% over 2023-24. This makes Assam, in a very competitive federal landscape, one of the fastest growing economies in the country. So I think that's a huge achievement. And I am told that day after tomorrow, just outside Guwahati in Jagi Road, a 30,000 crore semiconductor investment is being made by the Tata Group in Assam. And I just turned the clock back, Himanta. You've seen Assam. 10 years back, if you would mention Assam, people would say conflict, terrorism, lack of resolution, not a good place to invest. So you've changed things dramatically. Congratulations for that. Where do you see things go and how have you got here?
I think those who have visited Assam earlier and those who will visit now, they will see a complete change. Assam is one of the fastest growing economy. So far as country is concerned, I think we are in the top 3 or 4. Our GSDP growth is around, we are constantly achieving 16 to 17% every year for last 3-4 years. Economy is going up. Then Assam was known for various law and order issues, right from the days of you can start from the day of India got freedom. We had Naga movement, we had got Mizo movement, floods, emergency, language movement. But last 3 years, Assam has not witnessed even a single band agitation, absolutely peaceful situation. Recently, I have written a letter to 600 businessmen, those who have left Assam during the peak alpha period. I wrote a letter personally to them to come back to their original home. And I wrote it, I signed it to 600 persons who left Assam at that point of time, in those traumatic period of time. So things have changed, economy is doing good, political, social situation is good. And Assam is, I can say proudly that as of now, you can consider that this is one of the best states when it comes to social harmony, law and order, political stability, economic stability. On 13th, Prime Minister is going to lay the foundation stone for the semiconductor industry, where investment will come from the Tata Group. So Assam will be the second state after Gujarat to have semiconductor industry in my state, back in my state. So those are huge things from our point of view, and I think we'll be stronger every day.
How do you do this? Are you a likable person? Do people like you? Do you negotiate well? You seem to get your way with everything. Eventually, for example, you recently materialized a tripartite memorandum of settlement between the center, the state of Assam, and the ULFA. Now, many people felt this would not be possible. In fact, I had many members of ULFA who came to my studio. They had said, we will not surrender. We never will surrender. We will die, but we will not surrender. But while all other chief ministers failed, you managed to strike the deal. So can you tell us about what is the art of negotiation when that happens? And why did this not happen earlier?
First of all, Assam has seen a different kind of treatment from New Delhi, post-2014. Now, people realize that whatever apprehension we had, now it is not there. There was a strong sentiment in Assam that central government exploited its natural resources, and we have been pushed to the margin. In 1972, there was an agitation in Assam when Mrs. Gandhi tried to set up a refinery in Barauni utilizing crudes from Assam. But now, day after tomorrow, Prime Minister is going to in fact, going to inaugurate a new pipeline where crude from Paradip will be pushed to Assam, and all the Assam refineries, refining capacity will be increased manifold. That we should be a net contributor to the growth of the country rather than being a dependent state. We should be a contributor state to the nation growth. So the perception in Assam has completely changed, and it is all along now hopes and aspiration.
Would it be the same if Assam was not a BJP-ruled state?
I think I'll not go back to the party, but this would not have been same if Narendra Modi would not have been the Prime Minister. That I can say confidently.
No, but you didn't answer my question. My question was that would things have been the same if Assam was not a BJP-ruled state and Himanta Biswa Sarma would not have been in the BJP? See, Mr. Biswa Sarma, let me expand on this. Arvind Kejriwal said in February, just this last month he said, and I'll quote him, "The BJP has waged a war against opposition-ruled states. They have created an India-Pakistan situation with us." These are Kejriwal's words last month. "The center is using all the tactics to harass the opposition government." Similarly, Pinarayi Vijayan said in Kerala, and I'll quote him, "We are beginning a reunited fight that would herald the dawn of ensuring equal treatment to all the states." So we have lost a balance in center-state elections. Is that's the basic point that they're making?
Arnab, if you are going to do such a huge excise scam, then should not be a war against the Delhi government by the central government? What is the demand of Chief Minister of Kerala? Allow me to borrow money. Who will repay? So the question is that these people are accusing Prime Minister Modi because he is standing for justice, he is standing for transparency. Now, in Assam, if you come back to my state,
let's go back to Assam.
If you come back to my state, then if a Prime Minister starts visits to a remote northeastern state, which always in trouble, twice a year, he start spending his time for the development of Astalakshmi, knowing very well that there is no much dividend he has to accrue in terms of politics because we have hardly 14 seats. So even then, Prime Minister is doing for the Northeast because we are in a frontline state so far as India-China is concerned, or a bordering state, or we can be in future a good center for entire South Asian state. Assam can be a basically nucleus for our Southeast Asian outreach. So when opposition state accuse, it is more on a political arena. But you have to analyze Prime Minister from his larger vision. Is it not Delhi who has able to host the G20 summit? Prime Minister could have taken it to Gujarat also, but he has done that in Delhi. Is it not indirectly helping Kejriwal in enhancing the stature of Delhi? So what he has not done, what Prime Minister has not done for the Delhi in last 6, 7, 8 years? अगर असम में इतना करते थे, हम तो कहाँ पहुँच जाते थे? So you cannot, if a chief minister spend money for his own bungalow, 50 crores, 60 crores, then that is a personal issue. That is nothing to do with the citizen of Delhi. But so far as citizen of Delhi, you can change everywhere. The Bharat Mandapam is for the people of Delhi. G20 summit was for the people of Delhi. So everywhere Delhi is doing.
Mamta says you're not releasing the funds. You're making it extremely difficult to release the funds.
I think all these are political rioting. How can you not release fund? There is a set formula. The Finance Commission give you a set formula. Every month, on 10th of every month, central government release by 11 o'clock whatever dues to us. There is a set formula that this percent of the money will be devolved
demand
to the
letters
state.
of usage from BJP ruled states?
I
Would you
think-
demand
I
proof
think
of usage from BJP ruled states?
Every morning,
Are you put to the same kind of scrutiny that Mamata Banerjee
there is
is?
no need of scrutiny. Every month on 10th or 11th, Nirmala Sitaraman or Ministry of Finance gives a tweets. She elaborated how much fund has been released to which state. And you will see that every states are getting money. I don't know what more money Mamata Banerjee are asking from Delhi. Whatever is due to us is religiously released on 10th morning by the government of India. Whether it is a Bengal, whether it is Assam, in one stroke, they release to all the states of the country. There is no such system in the central government that morning they will release to Assam, evening they will release to Bengal, next day they will release to Tamil Nadu. There is no such formula. Whatever we should get, we get it on 10th of every month in the early morning. I don't know what they are keeps on saying. And you call one day the opposition chief minister with us, then we'll show them that whatever you are getting, we are also getting. There is no privileges. When central government deal with the state, it has to be based on certain formula. And people are getting money according to the formula.
Himanta, I have had the privilege of knowing you personally for a long time and I have watched your career. Now, you come across and everybody who's listening here, बड़े balanced व्यक्ति हैं, ठीक से प्लान कर रहे हैं, स्ट्रैटेजी है, असम की इकोनॉमी बढ़ रही है, मैं भी हिंदी में ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, कुछ ग्रामेटिकल मिस्टेक हो तो बता दीजिए।
होना चाहिए मिस्टेक थोड़ा।
मैं दिल साफ है, जबान साफ नहीं हो मगर दिल साफ है, तो मैं कहता हूँ कि लोग कहते हैं कि देखिए ये डुअल पर्सनालिटी है हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा का। Let me explain that you have a dual personality. एक तो as a chief minister, very good, very rational, thinking ahead, inviting investment, talking to the right people. You know, you're running the state very well. But when it comes to, and I'll speak directly, when it comes to the Muslim community, then people feel you are anti-Muslim. Are you anti-Muslim?
I mean,
क्या आप anti-Muslim हैं? Let me, इससे मैं घुमा फिरा के सवाल नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ।
आप देखिए,
आप इसको सोच लीजिए।
आप देखिए, I am anti OAC or anti Rahul Gandhi. But when it comes to the Muslim people, I'll request you, give me a camera and a cameraman. Let us together travel to the Muslim population in Assam, and you will see how much love and affection I have from them.
नहीं, but that is, ये तो आप कह रहे हैं, but आपकी जो विचारधारा है, see, I'm not saying, I'm asking you, you don't be defensive on it.
कौन सा विचारधारा?
आपका विचारधारा, जो आप जो बोलते हैं, जिस तरह से बोलते हैं आप, जिस तरह से आप बातें करते हैं,
दो शादियां नहीं
आप
करना
जो बोलते
चाहिए।
हैं, नहीं, आप बोलते हैं मदरसा बंद कर दो,
बंद करो ना,
मदरसा बंद कर दो। नहीं, हमेशा हर जगह जाके किसी और को ठेस देना और कहना मदरसा बंद कर दो। आसाम के पॉपुलेशन में कितनी परसेंटेज मुस्लिम, मोर देन 30%, आप जाके बोल रहे हैं मदरसे बंद कर दो।
आप देखिए,
मतलब आप किसी को
नहीं, आप मुस्लिम बोलने से किसको मानते हैं? मेल एंड फीमेल दोनों को मानते हैं?
मुस्लिम, हाँ जी,
मुस्लिम मेल और फीमेल दोनों को मानते हैं ना?
Obviously.
तो मैं जब बोलता हूं कि भाई आप दो शादी मत कीजिए, तो मेल नाराज हो जाता है, फीमेल तो खुश हो जाते हैं ना। हमें जब जाके बोलता हूं कि आप तलाक मत करवाइए, आप सब्सिस्टेंस दीजिए, कोर्ट से जाके आप डाइवोर्स लीजिए, माँ तो खुश होता है ना। एट द एंड ऑफ द डे हमारा तो जन्म माँ का कोख से ही तो हुआ है ना।
आप देखिए बात को घुमा रहे हैं, आप बात को घुमा रहे हैं।
मैं नहीं घुमाया,
तो वो
हमारा जिंदगी,
वो कहेंगे मेरी मर्जी है। हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा हर दिन सुबह हमारे एक कस्टम को अटैक करते हैं।
नहीं, ये कौन सा कस्टम? किसने बनाया हुआ कस्टम? कुरान ने तो ये कस्टम नहीं बनाया, होली कुरान में ये कस्टम नहीं लिखा गया है। ये कस्टम, ये 200 दलाल जो होता है वो बनाने वाला कस्टम है। जो कस्टम हजरत मोहम्मद बना के गया है, कुरान शरीफ में है, इसको आप सम्मान करना चाहिए। एंड वन शुड रेस्पेक्ट द होली बुक्स ऑफ एवरी रिलीजन। लेकिन जो बीच का दलाल लोग हैं उनका आप क्यों इतना मानते हो?
किसको आप दलाल?
जो लोग बोलते हैं कि मुस्लिम बहनों का तलाक का बाद उनको सब्सिस्टेंस नहीं मिलना चाहिए, ये किसने कानून बनाया? ये कानून किसने बनाया? ये कानून तो कोई रिलीजियस टेक्स्ट में नहीं है। ये कानून किसने बनाया?
कानून है असम मुस्लिम मैरिज एंड डिवोर्स रजिस्ट्रेशन एक्ट ऑफ 1935।
कानून मेरा असेंबली ने बनाया था, मैं असेंबली में ही खत्म कर दिया।
आपके
जिसने बनाया उसी ने खत्म कर दिया।
तो अगर कोई कहे हेमंत दा, देखिए अगर कोई कहे ये अप्रोच जो है, नहीं जो एक मिनट, ये जो अप्रोच है, सॉरी मुझे ये एक मिनट,
देखो थोड़ा सा मैं आपको एक बात बोल के, आप बोलिए, मैं आपको एक
मैं मेरी बात बोलने दीजिए।
ये जो मुस्लिम रजिस्ट्रेशन कानून था,
मुस्लिम मैरिज एंड डिवोर्स रजिस्ट्रेशन एक्ट 1930,
ये हजरत मोहम्मद ने नहीं बनाया था, ये सैयद सर मोहम्मद सादुल्ला ने बनाया था जो सीएम था
जी।
तो मैंने सादुल्ला का कानून को मैंने निरस्त कर दिया, लेकिन आई हैव नॉट टच एनीथिंग ऑफ होली कुरान।
मगर आप ओवरनाइट नहीं कर सकते ना। वो कहते हैं आप एक में बात करने दीजिए, मैं उनकी बात रख रहा हूं, ये मेरी बिलीफ नहीं है, ये कोई गलत फहमी नहीं हो लोगों में। वो कह रहे हैं कि ये तरीका होता है। एक मिनट मेरी बात सुनिए हेमंत जी, एक तरीका होता है, एक अप्रोच होता है। ये हिमंत बिस्वा शर्मा का अप्रोच अनडेमोक्रेटिक है जो चल रहा है। हमें बुलाइए, हमसे बात कीजिए, बदरुद्दीन अजमल को बुलाइए, उनकी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है, लोगों से बात कीजिए, कमीशन लगाइए, लॉ कमीशन लगाइए, रिकमेंडेशंस लीजिए, तरीके से बात कीजिए। ये जो आपका माई वे और द हाईवे अप्रोच हो गया, नहीं माई वे और द हाईवे अप्रोच जो आपका है, वो लोग कह रहे हैं आप कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि मैं खुलकर कह रहा हूं आप पोलराइज करना चाहते हैं वोट को।
देखिए,
यू वांट टू पोलराइज द वोट्स।
I'll tell you.
Is it?
I'll tell you 2.3 point clearly. ये कानून में क्या लिखा था कि छोटे बच्चा का भी विवाह होते हैं तो जो काजी बोलते हैं दे कैन रजिस्टर द मैरिज एंड दैट मैरिज बिकम लीगल। ये कानून में वो लिखा हुआ था। हमने जो बाल विवाह का खिलाफ काम किया, हाई कोर्ट एनलर्स मेनी ऑफ देम ऑन बेल saying that in Muslim registration act registration of child marriage is genuine and it is a bona fide, it is legal, so you cannot arrest. So then हमने जाके कानून को जो असेंबली ने पारित किया था उसी असेंबली से हमने खारिज किया, और बाद में खारिज करने का बाद सबसे तो मशवरा होते ही रहता है।
खारिज करने के बाद आप बात करेंगे। ये ऐसी बात हो गई कि 370 निकाल दीजिए, उसके बाद आप बुलाइए हुर्रियत को,
बात कीजिए, पहले बात मत कीजिए, कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा।
अब व्यूअर्स, दिस इज, आई मीन, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट भारत द नेक्स्ट डेकेड।
आप कभी भी जब निर्णय लेना होता है, अगर 370 कानून को खत्म करने का पहले अमित शाह जी सबका साथ चर्चा करते थे, क्या 370 विलुप्त हो जाते थे? ये कोई बात आप कन्विक्शन और प्रिंसिपल में चलो कि ये देश में चाइल्ड मैरिज नहीं होना चाहिए। दैट इज द मेन कन्विक्शन। वंस यू हैव दैट कन्विक्शन इन योर माइंड, रास्ता में जितना भी रुकावट है हटा के चला जाओ।
और कोर्ट में चली जाए, बात कोर्ट में चली जाए तो
कोई इशू नहीं है। आपको कन्विक्शन,
कोर्ट्स तो हर चीज में घुस रहे हैं आज।
नहीं, देखिए, कोर्ट का अपना एक अंदाज है, हम कोर्ट का बात कोर्ट में डिस्कशन कर लेगा, आपको तो वो कोर्ट में चलेगा। बट आपको एज ए, मेरा जो मानना है कि हमारा पहले कन्विक्शन होना चाहिए कि 370 जाना चाहिए। फिर अगर आप वो कन्विक्शन में फार्म है तो कैसे जाना चाहिए लोगों को मत बुलाइए, खत्म करने का बात बुलाइए। भाई खत्म कर लिया, अभी बात करो कैसे क्या आगे करना है।
This is a remarkably unique approach.
नहीं, वही न्यू इंडिया है।
हाँ, this is the new India.
न्यू इंडिया, यही न्यू इंडिया है।
I tell you, this is the different level of political incorrectness.
देखिए,
but I like your style. देखिए, जो भी है बोल रहे हैं, ये नहीं कि इधर भी उधर भी थोड़ा इधर।
लोग बोलता है कि सरसा करो, हर किसको सरसा करे? When you know their point of view, हम हमारा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू जानता है, उसमें तो कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं हो सकता है ना कि ठीक है आप 18 साल छोड़ दीजिए, 16 साल में रजिस्टर करवा लीजिए। कोई बोलेगा 12 साल, कोई बोलेगा 18 years, देन यू कम इनटू कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑफ 16 years। ऐसा डिस्कशन नहीं होता, यही गलत है भारत का। आप पॉइंट ठीक कर लीजिए कि ये देश को विश्वगुरु बनाना है, ऑन दैट वी आर यूनाइटेड। जब बनाना है तो मोदी जी को छोड़ दीजिए ना, बना लेगा। तो फिर आपका साथ सरसा करने
आपका
से क्या
स्टाइल
होगा?
कुछ अलग है. देखिए आपको मैं बता रहा हूं, राहुल गांधी जी आपके दोस्त आए असम में, और असम आपने कुछ आपके झगड़ा हो गया, आपने उनको रोक दिया, आपने उनको जाने नहीं दिया, ये वो, उन्होंने आपको कई कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स दिया. उसके 2 दिन के अंदर आपने पूरे कांग्रेस पार्टी को बीच से तोड़ दिया असम में, और आपने कहा ये मेरा रिटर्न गिफ्ट. यू सेड व्हाट इज इट? इट इज माय रिटर्न गिफ्ट टू
वही
कांग्रेस.
मैं बात बोलिए, रिटर्न गिफ्ट ही बोलिए. बर्थडे में गिफ्ट देने से आपको यू गेट अ रिटर्न गिफ्ट ऑल्सो ना.
क्या चल रहा है आपके
आप देखिए, राहुल
इट्स अ लॉन्ग
गांधी-
राइवलरी.
नहीं, मेरा बात अलग था. मैंने राहुल गांधी जी को बोला था, आई हैव रिक्वेस्टेड हिम थ्रू डिफरेंट चैनल, कि जब राम मंदिर का उद्घाटन हो रहा है, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हो रहा है, वो समय आप असम का मंदिर में मत आइए. देन इट लुक्स लाइक देयर इज अ कंपटीशन बिटवीन राम एंड श्रीमंत शंकरदेव. I made him a very, very bona fide, genuine request. Please avoid 10 to 12 p.m. When there is a Pran Pratishtha Mahotsav of Ram Mandir, you do not enter Ma Kamakhya temple, or you do not enter the Batadrava Satra. Come after 3 hours. He become arrogant. नहीं नहीं, हम उसी समय जाएगा. हम बोला चलो, अभी देश के गांधी का शासन चल रहा है, क्या हमने थोड़ा दिखा दिया है कि ये अभी देश गांधी का अंडर नहीं है.
This is a big statement.
Now, arrogancy has no place when it comes to Ram Mandir, when it comes to हमारे आस्था. अगर मेरा घर में कुछ था तो आप कर लो, मेरा कोई आपत्ति नहीं है. But you cannot put Ram against Assam. You cannot put UP against Assam. You cannot put Ajodhya against Srimant Shankardev. Those are bad tricks he wanted to play. So, मैंने आप बोला कि आपको आसाम आने का इतना सखी है. आफ्टर लोकसभा इलेक्शन में आपको असम बुलाता हूं. इनफैक्ट पुलिस हैज गिवन हिम नोटिस आल्सो. ही विल कम बैक टू असम. लेट हिम देन विजिट एवरी टेंपल. बट ये गांधी वाला रूप नहीं चलेगा.
आप उनको इनवाइट कर रहे हैं और ये भी बोल रहे हो द मोमेंट ही कम्स आप उनको अरेस्ट करेंगे.
वो भी तो, जेल भी तो एक देखने का ही चीज है ना. उसमें क्या है?
ये थोड़ा सा देखिए, लोग पॉपुलर है, मुझे पता है, सब इधर ताली लगा रहे हैं. आपका और योगी जी का स्टाइल जो है ये बुलडोजर टाइप का अप्रोच है.
कोई बुलडोजर नहीं है. जेल क्या? कैन आई पुट इनटू एनीबॉडी जेल? द कोर्ट विल पुट इनटू समबॉडी जेल. मैं तो जेल में डाल ही नहीं सकता हूं. तो इफ समबॉडी गोज टू जेल आफ्टर लीगल ऑब्लिगेशंस, लीगल प्रोसीड्यूर, तो उसमें हाउ कैन वी स्टॉप इट? आपने असम जाके यू ट्राई टू ब्रेक लॉ एंड ऑर्डर. मैंने आई विल पुट ए चार्ज शीट इन द कोर्ट. इफ कोर्ट पुट यू ऑन द जेल, हाउ कैन आई हेल्प यू? आई एम नोबडी. चीफ मिनिस्टर कैन नॉट कंट्रोल कोर्ट.
मतलब एक सीरियस क्वेश्चन. नहीं, ये ठीक है, इट्स अ डिफरेंट अप्रोच. आई मीन ये दिस इज द अप्रोच एंड ही सेज दिस इज द अप्रोच ऑफ न्यू इंडिया. द रेस्पॉन्स सीम्स लाइक यू आर गेटिंग मोर पॉपुलर विद दीस थिंग्स. No, I don't have any problem with it. I also have this approach.
No, this should have been approached before.
That's good. No, I
अगर ये अप्रोच हो जाते थे तो आपका राम मंदिर 75 साल पहले हो जाते थे. मतलब people has to be decisive. नहीं तो काम नहीं होगा. You have to be decisive when it is a conviction. The conviction is shared by the people of India. Then you don't stop.
I understand. You have worked very, 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 very hard to bring the Northeast completely into the mainstream. If there is one leader in the last few decades who has removed to a large extent this sense of alienation of the Northeast, the word alienation in the Northeast, earlier in 1980s, MPs from Assam would always come and say, Center, please give us royalty, please give us royalty. That's changed. Was Manipur a setback? I'm asking a straight question on Manipur. Because you said in August 2023 that the situation from Manipur will only come from the heart and not from bullets. And everybody is aware he's the chairman of the Northeast Development Alliance, a congregation of all the NDA parties in the entire Northeast, not only Assam. Now, there was a narrative during the crisis in Manipur, which is a serious ethnic crisis, that the BJP failed. And they said the Manipur crisis reveals the limits of BJP's politics in Northeast. There was an ethnic crisis in Manipur, but it was used to say the entire approach to Northeast, the lookist policies of the Modi government has failed. First, how do you react to this typecasting? B, Was there any mistake made in Manipur, and is there a solution in sight?
You see, every states of Northeast are not same.
Yes.
So, in the Manipur crisis also, the crisis is between the two community. But the most important fact, you will not heard even Meitei criticizing BJP, Kuki also not criticizing BJP. Because they have reconciled to the fact that it is our issue, and when they met us, they said that we are not in a happy mood, but kya kiya jaye, this is our issue.
Were you maintaining back
I'll tell you, suppose now government of India is saying that we are going to fence Indo-Myanmar border.
Right.
Now, on this, Meiteis are welcoming, but Naga, Mizo and Kuki are opposing. So because they have their people in the Myanmar and they want a free movement. There are a lot of contradiction in the Northeast. And these contradictions are not creation of BJP. These contradictions are there from the beginning. So you are trying to resolve one contradiction after one contradiction. We have resolved Assam. We have resolved Arunachal Pradesh. We have resolved Meghalaya. We have the Mizoram. It was peaceful. It remained peaceful. But the contradiction or the problem in Nagaland, in Manipur, it is there. Nobody is denying. But the problem is, you can see the love and affection for the Modi. When national media is playing out the Manipur story, have you ever seen any credible Meitei people criticizing Prime Minister Modi? Have you seen any credible Kuki people criticizing Prime Minister Modi? So the people in Manipur realize that this is not a problem against central government. This is our own internal problem, and I feel that this problem will also be resolved. But it has nothing to do with the BJP. It is not that BJP has suddenly announced certain ordinance, BJP has suddenly passed a bill, or BJP has started a policy decision. That is why the contradiction has erupted. Contradiction is there since hundreds of years. And these are tribal community.
Yes.
And tribal community has their own way of putting things into race. They will develop their internal strength to bring solution. Third party hardly has any role. I have both friends in Meitei and Kuki. What they advise me whenever I visit Manipur, Dada, you please stay out.
You please stay out.
You please stay out because
you stay?
they don't want any intervention from the third party.
Okay.
They want, the tribal people are of that kind of, tribal people has their own strength, they have their own way of looking at things. And I am sure that what we should do, we should strengthen both Meitei and Kuki so that they can resolve the dispute in between them. From outside you can maintain law and order, but you cannot bring solution because tribal people will not allow it to be resolved by the third party. It's a very different society,
yeah.
difficult society.
I agree.
But in Manipur, even many people went there and tried their level best. But nobody is issuing a single statement against Prime Minister Modi or Home Minister Amit Shah. That is the most important thing.
Yeah,
because people has no grievances against Delhi.
No, I think that I agree with you. One thing, being from Northeast myself, that the analysis of Manipur is oversimplified sometimes.
Whenever
people who
I
don't
see
even
it
understand
in
the
TV,
complexities of
it is 100 years of struggle
Yes.
between the two community,
Yes.
and people simplify, Modi kya kar raha hai, Modi kyun wahan nahi
Correct,
jate
correct.
hai.
I get that.
It is not the solution. If the solution would have been that simple,
It would have been,
then too, we would have got relative peace much before.
So how many seats do you think the Congress will get in this upcoming election? How many seats will the Congress get in 24 in your view?
इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम में कितना प्लेयर होते हैं? तो my own wish that they should be reduced to a number of Indian cricket team, but I am sure my wish will not be fulfilled. They will be around 30-40.
30-40.
मेरा
Just
तो मन
30?
है कि 15 तक सीमित जाना चाहिए, with extra man 12 men इतना ही होना चाहिए, but नहीं होगा. They will go up to 30-40.
30-40 makes them a regional party. Is that a good thing?
They are already a regional party. It will be now segregated. I am making a prediction.
Yes, yes.
After staying that party for 22 years, post-election, many of the state unit will declare that they are the Kerala Congress, they are the Punjab Congress, they are the Tamil Nadu Congress, they are the Assam Congress. You are not only seeing the declining of Congress, you will also see end of family politics after this election. I think this is the last election where that family cards will be played out and they will be
You're
defeated
saying
like
last
anything.
election for the Vadra Gandhi family.
I mean, no family politics will now survive in this country after this election because that will be third consecutive blow. And the family, none of this family has the guts to face third consecutive blow. I feel whether it is in UP, whether it is in Bihar, whether it is in Delhi, all the family politics will come to an end. A new politics will emerge where people will compete for development. Who has built how much kilometer of roads? On that basis, election will be conducted. So, ये मैं गांधी का फोटो देख के वोट देता हूँ. आप इंदिरा गांधी जैसा सजा लो तो आपको वोट मिलेगा. Those kind of things will be now history, and India will enter a new era post this election.
I am told all the opposition leaders also like you. And you are involved in many discussions. So, are there any more alliances that BJP will announce? Like we are hearing about possible alliance with Biju Janata Dal in Odisha. Which are the other alliances that you will possibly enter just before or after the model code of conduct is announced? Because now it's 7th of March.
My wish will be
what is your wish?
Except the political parties which are run or decided by a particular family, everybody should join hand with Prime Minister. Because you have to build a India. You have to build a new India. So if we have to go beyond 400,
all are run in that
if
way.
you have to go beyond 400, I think all like-minded people has to come
Who will you go with?
NDA.
You'll go with Chandrababu Naidu or Jagan in Andhra?
देखिए, my brief is not to go answer into this, but
Akali, Badal, but that's also family run.
चलिए 400 तो पार कर ही लेगा. So you put the now account.
But
So,
alliances baki hain.
400 पार होने के लिए what are the things? Because the seeds has to come from the state.
400 पार के लिए और alliances की जरूरत है.
मेरा इतना ही जो थोड़ा मैं देख के बता सकता हूँ कि the strategy is still what we are seeing. It is still at maybe 75%, 60%. Lot of things are going to happen in days to come, and I believe many people will come to BJP and NDA. That is my belief. I am not part of any discussion, but मैं दिल से चाहता हूँ कि सब लोग आके प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का साथ जोड़ जाए.
That's fantastic. Lastly, Himanta da, in last couple of minutes, because we are talking about Bharat the next decade, हिंदी में या इंग्लिश में, आप अपना vision बताइए अगले half decade, 1 decade की लोग बहुत excited है. Because what we are seeing today, people earlier used to say, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, we will build a dam. Now people are talking about things being done next month, in the next 6 months, performance metrics. So give all our viewers your view of where the country and the state will be.
You just watch certain things. अभी प्रधानमंत्री जी असम गया था 10 दिन पहले. He inaugurated project worth 16,000 crore. Day after tomorrow, he will again go to Assam. He will inaugurate a project worth 16,000 crore.
Yes.
On 23rd, he will lay the foundation stone for 30,000 crore investment. You went to Jammu Kashmir, you have seen similar kind of investment. Wherever he is visiting, you are seeing that what kind of development is taking place. Now Congress is not questioning the number. भाई ये 16,000 जुट है बताओ. They have no statistics. They have nothing to challenge the development journey of Prime Minister. They have accepted कि भारत में विकास हुआ है. अभी हम विकास का पीछे नहीं लगूंगा. We admitted that Modi ji has done lot of development. भारत का लोगों को विकास का बात अगर छोड़ दीजिए, हमें और क्या चाहिए? हमें तो कुछ चाहिए भी नहीं. हमें तो विकास ही चाहिए. तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैज प्रॉमिस विकास एंड बहुत बड़ा विकास. मैं तो मानता हूं कि ये 10 साल में जो हुआ है, ये तो खाली एक थिएटर का पहले थोड़ा दूसरा फिल्म का क्लिप वगैरह निकालता है ना, ही है.
Picture अभी
हमें
बाकी
तो
है.
पिक्चर, मेन पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. We are yet to see the best from the Prime Minister.
Well, thank you. Himanta, I have really enjoyed the session. You have invigorated the crowd, and I wish you good health. And tomorrow, Prime Minister is coming. You're receiving him. He's going straight there to make the preparations for the Prime Minister's visit. That you took the time, despite the so much work. Thank you very much. Thank you.
हमारा असम का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है, so आपका ही हमें तो आना ही है मुझसे.
Thank you, Himanta. You're very kind.
Thank you very much, Chief Minister, sir. Your freshness in thinking and fortitude to back and execute thought into action is thoroughly inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. We're moving into our next session. Every year at the Republic Summit, we've celebrated the drivers of Bharat's success. This year, it is with immense pride that we give the stage to Maruti Suzuki, a brand that has earned the trust of the people of Bharat from one generation to the next. Today, we have with us the Senior Executive Officer at Maruti Suzuki, Mr. Shashank Srivastav, who will deliver a visionary keynote address on how Maruti Suzuki is revving up for the next decade. Mr.